Good evening. Today, I have the special honor of interviewing one of the world's most famous musicians, who has changed the course of music history as we know it. Stephen Tecklenburg, lead singer of the Growlers, has agreed to give us a couple minutes of his time to answer some questions. Let's bring him in. Stephen?
Well, thank you for having me, Mr. Borshtikov.
First of all, Stephen, I'd like to thank you for taking a couple minutes to answer some questions.
Oh, no problem at all.
Now, if you weren't a growler, what would you be doing?
Well, if I wasn't a growler... Pizza, 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 pizza. Pizza, 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 pizza. I would be Coco Hadry.
A lot of your songs have very strange lyrics. Do they have any special meaning behind them?
When I was a small boy, I was riding in the passenger seat of my father's truck. He was driving me to the Tupperware Museum, a place I'd wanted to go as long as I could remember. We were just about there, probably 5 minutes from, when a drunk driver T-boned the car on my father's side. The paramedics came. They rushed him to the hospital. He was okay. He had some broken ribs, a fractured pelvis, and one broken leg, and couldn't walk for a few months. A few hours after the accident, I went back to the crash site. The truck was totaled beyond belief. Just then, a little boy walked up to my side, tapped me on the shoulder, and he said, "Sandbox!" and he hit the truck with a shovel. I knew that I would never be the same after that. So I decided that I would change lives the way that boy changed mine.
I see. What do you do in your free time when you're not growling?
Let's see. In my free time, nothing really.
What is your favorite song that you've ever written?
I would have to say I'm very fond of Window of Globule, just because I do not know how to undisguise.
Can you tell me, what's your favorite beverage?
My favorite beverage is Mountain Dew, because of
Now, Stephen, if you could meet any person, dead or alive, who would it be?
If I could meet anybody, it would be Blockby. Blockby was the first growler in ancient times. He was the original growler, or the OG. Either that or Calvin Coolidge, so I could try to poop in his private stall.
Well, I think it's safe to assume that your favorite Disney movie is in fact Pinocchio.
Oh, yes it is.
When you're writing a song, where do you draw your inspiration from?
Well, as long as the bow is Dangaha, no inspiration is necessary.